Hi everyone, welcome back to VHAgates. Now recently I went to a mineral show in Germany where I found some Laguna rough agates. They're supposedly from the Arco-Iris claim, which is known for very good agates. And I had to buy some because finding rough is very difficult. Now the big question for today is, are they actually worth their money? So I'm going to cut these agates, which were quite expensive, and I'm going to figure out if they were worth it. So agates are usually sold by weight, and what I have here is about 2 kilograms of Arco-Iris Laguna agates. Some of them are fairly small and don't weigh so much though, so they were a bit cheaper to get than the others if you think about it. And the bigger one, well, I mean, this cost me a small fortune, and I'm afraid it might cut nothing, but we will have to see. So I'll go through them quickly. So first we have this small one here. There's some red on this side and some drawing here and there. So it's still a guess, but I had a good feeling with this one. It's small, it's not very thick, but I hope it cuts something nice. Now the next one isn't too big of a gamble other than that I have to choose the correct line for it. There's a nice pink window here, and there's another one right next to it. I have to see if I can cut between the windows, but there's maybe a fracture there. If not, I'll have to go for a smaller face and go behind here. Okay, number 3. It's got a window here on the back side and some colors here and there. I have to cut behind the window, so behind here all the way over there, and see if I can get that red color inside. That would be very nice if I succeed there. This one, I had my hopes up until I got home and I cleaned it. So there's a lot of carbonate inclusion there. Some red as well. And the whole backside is very red, meaning it might turn very red on the inside. But it was also very fractured, and I figured that out when I got home. So we'll just have to get lucky, I guess, with that one. Okay, the next one has a bit of a yellow and red window, and I'll go for a diagonal cut right next to the red, all the way over there. This one has got some yellow, but it's still quite the gamble. I might go for a diagonal cut as well. I'll have to take a better look at it. Maybe I can take a flat side and have a large face. I'll have to decide that before I go cutting. The next one is a bit more straightforward. It has got a nice window, some carbonate inclusions as well. That might mess things up. I'll have to cut it diagonally behind it for a bigger face. And the 2 bigger ones, I fell for the red here, but there's a lot of carbonate underneath it, so it might cost me. There's a window there as well. I'll take a diagonal line from here to the thickest part of the agate and hope for the best. Sorry about that one. And the biggest one I took home with me because I had a window with some nice yellow and pink, and I had another smaller window as well. But when I got it home, I got scared. It might be a lot of host rock still surrounding it. I'll try to get the biggest face, go behind the 2 windows over here, and hope for the best. Well, keeping this thing a mystery was more trouble than I would have liked, but hey, we got there in the end. So I'll show this one first before we continue. Let's hope for some good colors. Oh yeah, that is nice. Oh, it reminds me of Malawi, almost. Very nice. Some soft colors, some good bands. So not bad at all. So the window was an indication of some good color there. It continued. There are no fractures, so happy with the first one. There's even, I think, a sort of flow channel down there. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with the first one. It's probably worth its money in weight, but we'll see what the next one brings. Okay, the thing I was afraid of actually happened. It had a hairline fracture and the top of it just came off. It's... where is it? I don't know, it's gone at least. So, missing a part of the face, and I'm bummed, but let's see. Oh yeah. It is beautiful, but it misses part of the face, and yeah, that sucks. But hey, there's a nice little flow channel in here. The cut is very straight. I'm happy with that. Very easy. I'm using a vise and it takes so much longer, but the cuts are good, and I just want to be sure on the ones I can control, I'll try to control. So very nice agate. Oh, but that part. It's an expensive little mistake, but yeah, you can't change it. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, it's not a full-on bandit specimen, but look at those colors. That's crazy. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow. Jeez. Okay, I'm glad I picked a good one for for this round. And it's a shame that this is actually the largest that my small little vise can handle. It's just that's the max. So the rest I'll have to do by hand, and I'll have to be very, very, very careful. But that is awesome. Look at the texture in the yellow banding there. Almost looks like stalactites. This is an awesome piece. I am very happy with that. Yes. Let's move on to the next ones. Okay, so beforehand, I was really skeptical about this one. It has some surface fractures, and I hope they are just surface fractures. Let's see. It's absolute gunk. That is absolute garbage. Right. Okay, so I don't need to be afraid anymore. This is probably the worst one. Well, I hope it's the worst one. Yeah. So, on to the next ones. Well, that was a difficult cut. I could have chosen to go diagonally like this, but then I only have the thickest part. Now I have the full surface to look at. It's a gamble. It could have paid off. I could be wrong. So here we go. Oh, okay. So it paid off. Ah, it has some surface fractures. Otherwise, it would have been insane. Oh man, that's just too bad about the surface fractures. What an awesome agate. I'll polish it anyway. I mean, it's awesome. All right. I've got 4 more to go. Fingers crossed. Okay, well, it did feel solid, so let's see. Oh, I saw some bands. Here we go. Oh man, what's with the fractures? Jeez. Oh man, that's just carbonate inclusion. They're healed fractures, but still. Jeez. That could have been such an awesome agate. I mean, it is awesome, but oh man. Oh. That breaks your heart. Well. 3 more to go. Okay, will the agates redeem themselves? I mean, there's a line there. There's a growth line here as well. Let's see. Oh, please hope with me. Yeah. Oh. Hey. Oh. Okay, it's got a few lines, but it's not as bad as the other one. That is really cool. Oh, it needs some polishing up here. Oh, geez. That's a bad job cutting by me, but well. Look at the agate here. Wow. So it would have been awesome if the center was filled with agate as well, but you can't have everything. So they look like there are some small fractures. I guess they're healed. Maybe, I'm not sure. But this is awesome. Well, they're definitely Laguna. Okay, I've got 2 more to go. Well, I don't think I'll be in luck. I cut right next to the biggest part of the red window, hoping I'd get some red, all the way to the orange there. I'm not sure, but well, there is some red in there. Let's see. Yeah, okay, not bad. Another sort of heel fracture. Small part of it came out there. Oh, so the colors are amazing. I mean, it's what you want, but then a full face. Pretty awesome. I mean, I'll polish it, and it's great, but not the banger you're hoping for. I've only got one more to go. Okay, so that piece flew through the saw, as far as I'm concerned. I don't have high hopes. So the last one. Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so that it actually isn't bad. That is pretty good. That's crazy. Okay. I'll take it. It's a bit darker. There's a dark line, but it's not like it's a fracture, I think. This is one crazy piece. Wow. All right. Not bad at all. Look at that. All right. Pretty cool. Well, that was quite the adventure. That leaves the question, are the Laguna agates worth it? As far as I'm concerned, I can look at it two ways. The first one is, do I want to make a profit? Then no, because you would need to cut so many agates, you would need to pay so much money to get the rough material, to actually get your money's worth out of it and, keep some money. Then no, they're not really worth it. Are they worth it if you're a hobbyist and you really love agates and you can spare the money? Then yes, if you have the cash or you have the money, then I suggest you take a few for yourself, but not with a view of making money, but just for if you have a passion for agates. I enjoyed today very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.